Welcome back. Banter Brothers, episode
6.
6.
6.
6. Number of the beat. I'm not going to put. Alright. So,
Number of the devil.
I was thinking like the song. Anyway.
What song is that? 6.
Number of the Beast. Iron Maiden.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. Did you ever play Guitar Hero 3?
I played World Tour. I played Warriors of Rock.
Well, 3 was the best one.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't own it.
You suck.
I got on the bandwagon late, okay?
Yeah, what?
But we're not here to talk about Guitar Hero. We're here to talk about The Simpsons.
No, fuck it. We're talking about the Guitar Hero now. Which Guitar Hero was the best?
Oh, man. Yes, no. We're here to talk about our favourite Simpsons episodes today.
Alright. Let's just clarify. We say our favourite Simpsons episodes, but it depends on the mood we're in. We could go through, watch nearly every episode, and we're going to love nearly all of them.
Yeah.
This is just 5 with 3 honourable mentions each of episodes that we really enjoy, that we really like. 5 episodes we really like.
Yeah. I'd say they're probably my favourite 5, and plus the honourable mentions. In no particular order.
Yeah, give it like a year and a half, and we'll do like a Watch Mojo and just have like another Simpsons top 5.
Oh, man. Yeah, so I think, we could probably say with confidence these are our favourite episodes personally, but they're not in any order or anything like that. We're just going to discuss each one that we listed briefly.
Yep.
And so hopefully it's a good time.
We'll do the honourable mentions first just because it gets it out of the way. We don't talk about them too much and blah.
Yeah, so you start with yours.
Alright, so I have King Size Homer, which is obviously the episode where Homer gains or gets to 300 pounds and he's really fat. Blah,
Good
blah.
stuff. He's wearing the moo-moo.
Wearing the moo-moo.
Can't beat the moo-moo.
Yep.
One of the best alternative costumes.
Yes, I was
in
about
right?
to say. Beyond Blunderdome, which is the episode where Homer helps Mel Gibson recreate his film and it turns out to be utter shit. And Last Exit to Springfield, which is the dental plan episode and Homer takes over
The Workers' Union.
Workers'
at the
Union.
power plant.
Yeah, the power plant.
Dental plan.
Lisa needs braces.
That's the best way to sum up that episode.
Yeah, so those are my honorable mentions. Really love them. Yeah, they just didn't make the list.
All good episodes, yeah. I need to watch that Mel Gibson one again. It's been a
love
while
it.
since I saw it.
I actually quote it way too much without meaning to.
Fair enough. It's been a while since I saw that one.
Yeah, I used to watch a lot as a kid.
So, my honourable mentions are Dust Bus, which is where the kids get stranded on the island when their tour bus or their excursion bus goes like off the bridge. And it's got Ralph with the, it tastes like burning. I said that really badly, but
Yeah.
no, and you got like the wild beast and stuff like that. Really funny episode.
Yeah, it is a good one.
Bart versus Australia, it's too many lines to quote. Amazing episode.
Yeah, definitely.
I won't go into it any further. And then Treehouse of Horror 5. I honest to God almost put this on the list because like each skit is just fucking fantastic. It's iconic. It's one of the bloodiest episodes, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Like in terms of Treehouse of Horror, yeah. One of the bloodiest ones, like most disturbing. I remember the first time I saw it when I was like really little, I actually cried. At the
Really?
at the cafeteria shit, yeah.
Oh, with it being blended and stuff?
Yeah.
Alright, that's
Man, that shit terrified me because I watched the show like way too young.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but
I
no,
remember
amazing.
Mum used to not let me watch the Treehouse of Horror episodes. Like whenever they come on, she'd turn them off, and like that was up until I was maybe like 10.
Yeah.
And then I remember like watching it on TV once, like on Fox 8 when they had like the 6 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Amazing.
And it was nothing but Simpsons. I remember watching it, like the first time I watched Treehouse of Horror was on one of those, and I was like, oh, hang on.
The fuck's going
Mum's
on
not
here?
here to tell me not to watch it. I'm gonna watch it. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah. But no, the first time I saw that episode, it really scared the shit out of me, but I love it now. Like,
That's fair.
easily 3 of the best overall Treehouse episode, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Anyway, so we'll get into our actual lists now.
Yeah. So, do you want to go first?
I'll go first. I've got them listed 5 through 1, but like they're not in any actual order. I could change these around any day of the week, depending on my own mood. So number 5 is the only one we actually share.
Yeah.
This is Lisa on Ice from season 6.
Such a good episode.
Just really, really touching episode. I think.
Yeah, it's very wholesome.
Yeah, I mean, like it starts out obviously with like Bart's on the hockey team,
Lisa
and
is not.
then Lisa gets on the hockey team too, and she gets like really aggressive as the goalie and stuff like that. And again, so many great lines.
Yeah.
I think like there's a few in particular we quote all the time.
Yeah.
For some reason, the one we
Monster
quote.
Island is actually a peninsula.
But they said it was just a name. Well, what they meant is that Monster Island is technically a peninsula. fucking love it. No, the one we quote the most is Ralph Wiggum lost his shin guard. Hack the bone! Hack the bone! Oh god, yeah. But then like,
Don't make me run. I'm full of chocolate.
I forgot that's that episode too.
I was, yeah.
Oh man,
Oh,
so
God.
many amazing, amazing lines.
Yeah.
But then you've got obviously the classic sister and brother rivalry with Bart and Lisa in the same hockey game in like the finals, and then it's got that really sweet conclusion, with
Quite lovely.
they're in like a penalty shootout, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And then Bart he's going to take the winning shot, and then he remembers all these times that
On the ice cream and ice.
on the ice, yeah.
It's
like,
so
they
nice.
both just remember all
Yeah.
these times they were really sweet to each other, and like they just they throw the game and leave, which
Yeah.
obviously, Springfield being Springfield causes the entire town to riot.
Yeah.
Classic.
Wouldn't be Springfield without a riot.
Without a riot at a sporting event, yeah. Great episode. If you've never seen it, check it out.
Yeah.
One of the best Bart and Lisa episodes, definitely.
Probably, yeah. Probably the best sport-based episode.
Yeah, I can see that argument.
Yeah.
I could see the argument. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to go on to my number 4 because that does take my number 5 spot. And again, no particular order, just when I found them and put them on the list. So A Star Is Burns.
Yeah, obviously the film festival
The
episode.
film festival, yep. I think it easily just has some of my favourite moments, especially, again, it's not an overall touching episode, but you've got like Barney's short film about...
Well, that shit's depressing.
yeah,
as
that's what
shit.
I mean, but it's also, it's a very, like, it tells a good story. And
Don't cry for me. I'm already dead. Yeah.
Mr. Gumbo, this is a Girl Scout meeting. And obviously, like, you've got the Boo Earns line and
Yeah.
all that. I just really enjoyed the episode, and from start to finish, I find it really entertaining and like,
as dumb as it is, you've got man getting hit by football.
it's still funny.
Funny because it's so dumb. Like,
It really is.
I love it because you've got The Simpsons, which is one of the most cleverly written shows of all time in terms of like comedy and structuring jokes. And then one of the most memorable things is man getting hit by football. I love it.
And it's just it's so simple. There's no big lead up. It's just, don't.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, very very good episode.
Yeah.
I think.
Alright, so yeah, you can go on.
So my number 4. The title is way too long. I've just got it listed as the Hellfish episode.
What's the
It's
actual
which.
title?
Crap, I can't remember it off the top of my head. It's very long, but yeah, the Hellfish episode.
Yep.
So it's the story of how Grandpa and Mr. Burns are in that World War II army troop, the Flying Hellfish, and they've signed this deal as to which the last remaining sergeant or member of the platoon that's alive gets these really priceless paintings from a German mansion.
Yep.
I don't know if it was Hitler's mansion, but it was a German mansion.
Yeah, I think they do mention it. I can't remember.
I don't remember. Yeah. But just I'd say one of the most epic episodes of the whole show. I think is
It's very again, it's another good Grandpa episode.
oh yeah, you can't beat a good grandpa
No,
episode.
you really can't. Grandpa is easily Actually, I'd say he's easily my favorite character.
It's a fair call. I don't think he's my favorite, but he's up there. But you've got a lot of. I mean, it's still a very funny episode.
Yeah.
But it's one of the most just straightforward. Really, it gets intense.
It does,
when
towards the end.
Burns and Grandpa are both going after the treasure at the same time. Damn, but Burns straight up tries to kill Bart.
Yeah, but I mean, Bart gets attempted murder on him a lot, so
I'm just saying,
yeah, but
easily one of the most evil
Yeah.
Burns moments.
yeah, probably
But yeah, just really, it's cool to see Grandpa not being this
senile old
just-
man. He actually had
yeah,
a life that isn't
blithering
just
idiot,
yeah.
It's cool. A really good Grandpa episode, and I like the connection with Bart and Grandpa and all that. Yeah, really good episode. Won't go on too much longer with that.
Yeah.
With that one.
So my next one is Homerpalooza.
Homerpalooza. Yeah. So that's Homer doing the cannonball stuff, right?
Yeah. So obviously, they go to the music festival. He finds out he can get shot with cannonballs, and he keeps getting shot with cannonballs, and they tell him that if he gets shot with another cannonball, that he will explode and die. And obviously, you've got the cameo from Smashing Pumpkins, which is a band I like.
Good stuff. Yeah.
So and
Yep.
and I kind of just like the overall vibe of the episode, which is very entertaining.
Yeah.
I remember
right.
being a kid and thinking, why not have Barney take the hits because he's bigger? I remember that was my logic as a kid, was well, Barney's fatter, he should be able to take the hits more. And then obviously, like, I think it comes back to the whole, like, even with the Jederick Tatum episode, Homer can take hits better than most people.
Yeah.
That's just how I relate now.
Fair enough, yeah.
But yeah, no, I always enjoy that episode. And again, I think most of these episodes were actually picked because they were the ones, like, when instead of just having the seasons, they had like the volumes of random assortments of episodes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I had a couple that were based on certain things, and I just used to watch those a lot. So I had like there was Backstage Pass, which was all music based.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
yeah.
Film Festival, I think, was the other one, which is all obviously movie based, which had the Beyond
Bones.
Yeah, and Beyond Blunderdome. And then I had like there was a sports one, which I can't remember the name of that one. Oh, Ready Set Dough, because of course. And Heaven and Hell, which had some really great episodes, but like it was the last one I got, so I remember the other ones more.
Yeah.
And like those set episodes really stuck with me as like my staples of The Simpsons, because I just watched them on repeat.
Yeah,
constantly.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I do, I like this episode. It's not one of my favorites, I will say. But yeah, I'm not going to complain when it comes on. Obviously, it starts out quite fun. You got like you said, the music festival and Homo going around as a carny, or no, not as a carny, sorry, as like a freak.
Yeah, he's a freak.
Yeah. Oh, that's another episode, the Bart Carney one. Yeah.
Oh, I was about to say, because in the music one, the B Sharps episode.
Oh, I do love the B Sharps
no.
Yeah. No, I do also love the one with Homer and Bart at the carnival. Great episode. But anyway, focusing on this one, yeah. Good episode, I think, with a touching conclusion. He realizes that his family is more important than being an attraction at a festival.
Yeah.
Obviously. Classic Homer ending, picking his family over anything else, which is, as horrible as a person Homer can be sometimes, like he always chooses his family first, which is nice.
Sometimes.
Like 99
at the
times
end of
out
the
of
episode,
100.
at the end of the episode, he chooses his family first.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Yeah. So that's all I've really got to say about that one. So my third one on the list is a classic episode. It's 21 short films about Springfield.
Again, in the film festival episode.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's when you said it, I was like, yes,
the collection. Yeah.
Yeah, that one, the collection.
Steamed hams. Like you can't beat steamed hams. That's easily like some of the best few minutes of Simpsons that it's ever existed is that steamed hams.
I think of how big it blew up as a meme. Just shows.
Yeah, even outside of the meme, like the memes are fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like one of the only memes that does not get old for me is steamed hams. But I think it's still the best segment of that whole episode.
Yeah, probably. I mean, one that is quoted a lot, obviously because of my height, by me, is the really tall guy in the small car with Nelson.
Yeah.
Like that'll surprisingly come up a lot at work, because everyone else I work with is nowhere near as tall as me.
No.
So yeah, that comes up so much.
Yeah, and like the rest of the episode's funny as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
it's one of the best episodes to just chuck on, and you don't have to pay heaps of attention if you don't want to, or you can watch the whole thing and catch all the jokes, and it's hilarious.
I think my favourite part is right at the end where Professor Frank rocks up.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, wait, I want to have my own episode. Professor Frank, he'll make you laugh, he'll make you think, and then the fun. I'm gonna kill that monkey.
Oh man, yeah, great episode.
Poor Frank.
So your
My
fourth one on the list
is A Tale of Two Springfields, which again, off my collections.
Remind me what this one is again.
So this is the one where they get the new area code.
Oh yeah.
939 and the 636. Yeah. And it was like the rich side of town and the poor side of town. Homer becomes the mayor of the poor side. And then they have like the wall built in between them. And then they have the Who perform on the wall. And the chloroform.
Yeah, that's the main thing I remember from that episode is the chloroform.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just...
Yeah, it's just such an iconic... I just really enjoy that episode. It's one of those ones that if it comes on, I will stop to watch it. Whereas a lot of other Simpsons episodes, I was like, yeah, I'll keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But I will stop to watch that episode. I really do enjoy it.
Yeah, that's fair. It's one of those ones I haven't seen in a while, but I do really enjoy it now that you bring it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. And isn't the wall like all just made of like garbage?
Yeah, it's all just like random pieces of crap.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. And I love. Yeah. Why?
Again, that has one of my like most quoted lines in it is when they have the raccoon inside the doghouse, and he's like, "Oh no, it's the badger."
The badger.
It's like badger my ass. It's probably Millhouse. Definitely not Millhouse. Maybe a griffin. Oh,
yeah.
it's a badger, right? Possibly a griffin.
I forget that episode. I forget that's in that
Yeah.
episode. Sorry. Yep. No, good episode. Good episode. I haven't watched it in a while. I think I'll give it another watch.
Yeah.
So my fourth one on my list, easily one of my favorites. The City of New York versus Homer Simpson.
Such a good
Obviously, Barney goes on a huge bender to start with. Disappears for like 3 months.
See, I always forget that's how it starts.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite things about Simpsons episodes. Is it
You have like two episodes in one.
Yeah, it takes such a weird turn to get to an actual plot of the episode half the time.
Yeah.
Like I'll be watching an episode sometimes, and then I'll forget how it starts, and then we'll eventually get to the main plot, and I think, oh, but that's how we get there, right? It's really clever, actually. I think it wouldn't be as good a show if it didn't start with like these completely different plots and then ending up with the main one.
Yeah.
If it just started with the main story the whole time, then it's not as interesting. But yeah, so Barney, he leaves Homer's car stranded in the middle of New York, so they've got to go travel and get the car back before it's like towed and stuff like that. Just so many iconic moments in that entire episode.
Yeah.
You know, you've got them, Marge, Bart, and Lisa going to the what is it? The Broadway show. You got the I'm checking in. That whole number is fucking funny as. Obviously you've got the boot on the car, and like Homer trying to like his.
What is it called that he tries to get like the? He wants a drink and he goes to like the little stand. What is the stand called? It's the disgusting name. Ends up buying crab juice, but like I can't think what the food is.
It's Club Collage.
Yeah.
Oh man, and the choice to drink is crab juice or Mountain Dew, and Homer's like, I'll take a crab juice. I take personal offense to that. I love Mountain Dew, but yeah, like you've got that whole bit, and like him needing to pee afterwards by drinking every can of crab juice on the whole fucking thing. Runs up one twin tower, comes all the way back down because the bathroom's out of order, goes all the way to the top of the other one, and then of course the parking attendant comes and slaps him with another ticket. Just so many funny parts.
Such a good episode.
Oh man, yeah, and like I just love him trying to get the boot off with like the jackhammer, like stops in the middle of traffic. Oh, good shit. I could go on and on about that episode. It's good shit. A similar one to that I really love. I didn't put it on the list. Is 30 Minutes Over Tokyo. Is the with the square watermelons and like the
that is so good.
The show that causes seizures and all that shit. I love that. Yeah, but it didn't make my list.
Got to come out.
I can't remember why they go to Japan in the first place.
Why did they go to Japan? Shit. I was about to say it's Mr. Spock. I'm like, no, they don't go to Japan for that.
No. I don't know either. I can't remember. No, I'm wrong. Never mind.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say that they won free tickets or like a free vacation to somewhere.
No, that's when they get the random plane tickets and they go to... Do they go to Spring?
They don't go to anywhere because Marge is afraid of flying.
Yeah.
That's a good episode too. No, I can't remember why they go to Japan. I have no idea. But it's a good episode either way.
It is really. It's like the Godzilla at the end of it.
Yeah.
Alright, so my final episode is Homer Badman, which is the Gummy Venus de Milo episode for people who don't know episode names. Mm-hmm. And again, I think that has some of the most like memorable...
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, the most memorable moments in the show. It's really just a good episode. It's funny from start to finish. Obviously, like, you've got them going to the candy convention, like, Marge wearing the giant jacket and just stocking up on everything.
I just love...
Like, the sour face when Homer eats the super sour warhead or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's right. No, I think my favourite bit of that whole thing is when, like, everyone's chasing after them, he just takes the Pop Rocks, takes the cola, chases them together. See you in hell, candy boys! Fucking hell. No, just a really good episode overall.
I love the fucking... when he's passed out in front of the bathtub with the shower curtain, he's like, he's bathing in some tent that gives him sexual powers.
Hey, that's a half truth.
Or the turkey in the in the oven.
God, fucking funny.
Yeah,
and the whole thing with Rock Bottom and the way they like so blatantly cut his interview to make it look bad.
Yeah,
and like everyone believes it. Even
and the bad thing is like there are stations that do that.
Yeah, and that's what they're playing off. Yeah, and you've even got the end like Homer doesn't even learn his lesson about like how the truth can be.
Yeah, because I hate Groundskeeper Willie.
Yeah, you've got he's Rowdy Roddy Peeper. It's like, oh, that guy's such a creep. And it's like, yeah. And then you've got the whole list of like rock bottom, being like, oh, here's all the mistakes we've made. I want to clear it all up and just like about 1,000 different mistakes all listed in about 15 seconds. It's great.
Oh, it's so good.
Just there's so many layers to the episode. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, you can't go wrong. And then like I love how quickly like they make a movie about the whole thing.
Yeah.
As well. That's one of my favorite little things about Simpsons is just how quickly people make movies about shit. You know, it could be like a week later and there's already movies on TV.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah, so that's really good choice, I think. Very good choice.
Very good.
And then the last one on my list, personal favorite. I think if I really had to think about it, this is probably my favorite episode, is Itchy and Scratchy Land.
I'm actually not that big a fan. Like, it's not a bad episode by any means. Wow, you seem so disappointed.
I am.
Wow. Opinions, Ben.
No, I know.
Had. Like, it's not in any way, shape, or form a bad episode. I've just never found it in the top tier of episodes. I kind of saw it as like
fair.
I don't know, like a B tier.
Okay, well that's fine. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people see it as like one of the best of the whole show, but I think it's just one of those ones I've constantly revisited and always found enjoyment out of it, even if it's not the most deep episode or anything. Obviously, there's the whole mockery of like Disney World and all that kind of stuff, which is funny in itself. But I just think like there's so many iconic moments from it. You've got the bought license plates, you've got the obviously the Itchy and Scratchy animatronics. You've got the end of it with the Euro Itchy and Scratchy Land. The fucking guy, like no one's there, and the guy at the ticket station's like, my kids need the wine. I love it. My children need wine. Yeah. I don't know. It's just such a funny episode to me. Like I'll never if that episode is ever on like TV or if it ever pops up while I'm watching through the seasons that I've got, because I've got like most of the seasons on DVD. I'll never skip it. I'll always just watch the entire thing. What are you laughing at?
I know, it's just such a weird like catch. I have most of the seasons on DVD.
Yeah, I'm flexing on y'all real quick.
Weird flex, but okay.
I'm flexing on y'all real quick, man.
I mean, like 21, like your greatest achievement is owning that much Simpsons.
It's not my greatest achievement.
I'm just saying.
It's up there in the top 10.
Top 2.
No, but yeah, definitely just a personal favorite of mine. I really, I love the whole. Oh, what is it when Bart and Homer both get arrested? Attention, Marge Simpson. We'd like to inform you that your son has been arrested. And then everyone's like, oh, shit. And Marge is like, oh, God, here we go. And it's like, we've also arrested your older, bolder, fatter son. Oh, man. Yeah, I just...
See, whenever I think of, like, Itchy and Scratchy Land, and then I go from that to, like, them going to like an amusement park or something, I think of the episode where Patty and Selma take Bart and Lisa to the
Duff Gardens.
Yeah, the Duff Gardens, and I always just come back to, I am the Lizard Queen!
That's fair, yeah.
And it's like, fair. I think it's just that one, like them going through that weird tunnel, and obviously like Lisa just taking like the crazy amount of drugs, and Homer's sandwich, like that he just keeps going back for.
Yeah, I just watched that episode again the other day.
It's so gross.
Good. Yeah, good episode though.
It is such a good episode. I mean, I think that's the best thing with Simpsons is like one episode leads you to think of another, so I think you just are inclined to keep watching.
Oh, 100%.
Maybe that's how they've got how to suck it in for so many years, but like
yeah, and like you'll obviously notice that all of these episodes are at least the first 12 seasons.
I think
your latest one is like
the first episode of season 12. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I appreciate.
Actually, I'm pretty sure my newest episode is Tale of Two Springfields, and I think I was reading that's the 250th episode.
Is it? Okay. Anyway.
Don't quote me on both. I'm pretty sure it's what.
No. Yeah, either one way or another. Yeah, you've got some later episodes than I do. I just, that's how it turned out.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's nothing against the earlier seasons. Like, I really do enjoy. I think season 8 is my peak season.
Yeah, whereas 6 is mine.
Yeah. I really can't say I've watched much of the new stuff, and I really don't care for it. Like, what I have seen, I'm like, no.
Well, you're in the same boat as a lot of other people. I think there is still good to be found in the later seasons. Not anywhere near the like classic stuff, obviously, but yeah, I think there is still some good to be found. It's not the same show as it used to be.
No,
and as a show that's been going on for as long as this has, it's gonna fall off eventually.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I remember like especially The Simpsons, like it's been going for so long. They have to have moments of like they've got to change it up. And obviously they've killed off characters over the years. But I still remember I was not aware that like Fat Tony dying in that one episode was Fat Tony dying, and they bring him back with his cousin or some shit. And but I remember you telling me Dr. Nick was dead, and I was like, what the fuck? When did Dr. Nick die? And you're like,
in the movie.
In the movie, and I was like,
he didn't come back. I don't think, unless I'm wrong. I don't think he came back.
No,
after that.
Since that I don't think I've seen him, but I was like, oh my! I don't know how many times I'd watched the movie and not thought, yeah, Dr. Nick just stays dead. It really just blew my mind. I was like, oh my god. When he says bye, everybody, he's dead.
There's no other way to kill that guy, though. No better way. No. I think I would say probably the movie was like the peak of the later stuff. I think. Yeah. I believe generally.
You need to think that that's like 12 years old now.
Yeah, I know, right? I skipped school to see that shit.
2007.
Yeah.
No, I remember I didn't get a chance to see it in the cinemas, and I was really mad about it. But I remember watching it. I remember my brother bought it at Coles. I remember he brought it home, and we sat in my mum's room watching it on like a tiny little TV just because we all wanted to watch it.
Yeah.
I remember thinking like, oh my god, this is the Simpsons movie. I was so impressed by it, but it was on this tiny little square TV, and I was like, this is great. And now I watch it and they quote too much of it. I'm like,
oh, I know. Yeah, I would definitely say the movie is like the peak of later stuff.
Yeah.
Because just the writing quality and like obviously the whole epic feel of the story.
I remember like
higher animation.
I remember like the first season after the movie, where the theme, like the intro, had them fixing the house.
Yeah.
I remember being like, "What? It's all like tied in. That's so cool." And now I'm like, "Yeah, that makes sense. It's part of the world." Like, of course.
Well, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think the movie is probably the last time I think the show in general or anything related to the show was truly great.
Yeah. That's a first.
There are differing opinions on the movie, but I personally love it. I know you do too.
Oh, I think it's up there in one of my favorite cartoon films of all time.
That's fair. I'd say it's probably in my top 10. Yeah.
Oh, I'd say it's top 5 even. Like,
it's fair. Yeah.
And I like a lot of cartoon films.
Oh yeah.
So that's saying something.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
But like the thing that like I'm really enjoying about talking about this now is that like whenever I start talking about The Simpsons and how much I love it, my brain instantly turns back to Futurama, which is making me think like, yeah,
we'll have to do a Futurama episode sometime. Yeah.
Oh god.
I haven't watched as much Futurama as I'd like to. I still love it, but I've got to check out some of the later stuff.
Oh, like I've been so like my roommate's been like watching it. Like they're my copies of the DVDs because I bought them all because I was in love with it, and they've been rewatching it. And every time like I'll hear something from my room, it's like,
like, hey,
I know what's going on there.
Fair enough.
I mean, again, back to Simpsons. Like, it is a very quotable show, and obviously it's known across the world and is done so incredibly well. And I think it definitely has to be like one of my favorite like cartoon shows.
It's one of my favorite shows. Period. Like,
yeah, I'll get that's a fair statement. I mean, it is definitely something I've thought about like really getting into buying all of.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's just so much of it.
I know, and look, it's going to take years and years. Like the show's not finished yet for one.
What is it up to now? Like season
30, I think. It's about to hit 30. I think it's about to hit 30, yeah.
Jesus
Personally,
Christ.
I think that's where they should end it. I know they won't, but I think that's where they should end it.
Dude, there are so many shows that should end at season 5 that went to 10, so...
Well, yeah, but... yeah, I don't know. I think no matter how long the show goes on, how, like... how much it deteriorates in quality and stuff like that, which, it noticeably has over the years, I think people are still going to love it. And I know I'm still going to love it. I know, millions of people around the world
definitely.
are. I know you will.
Mm.
And I think that is a good place to end this conversation here.
Yeah.
So I think you guys should, if you want to, leave your favorite Simpsons episodes in the comments, or maybe your favorite quotes and stuff like that. We are happy to talk about all things Simpsons, really. So yeah,
kind of.
If you love it like we do, drop this video a like and subscribe to the channel. Keep watching and listening to this. Do we want to classify this as a podcast?
Oh, look, I feel like there's not enough going on for it to be a show. So, yeah, we're going to classify it as a podcast.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Well, like, reviewing the episodes myself and just once they've been uploaded and making sure they've all come out clear, I don't watch it. I just listen to it.
Yeah, look, it's more of a podcast. Yeah. And that's fine with me.
That's fine with me. The image is just so that your phone is doing something.
Yeah, I mean, if it gets to the point where we're doing just audio only, maybe
So be it.
Yeah, so be it. Either way, it's still the same show. Just you're not looking at something.
Yeah.
Like I've had people tell me, being like, "Oh, like I was listening to it and stuff, but I just wasn't watching it." That's fine. The conversation is the point.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Anyway, so we'll talk about this more, not on camera. We'll just say thank you for listening / watching once again. We got plenty more Banter Brothers to come.
Yep.
And we hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I think I don't know how to end it. Goodbye.
Good day. Farewell. Goodbye.